Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Man Bites Film. This week it's our 100th episode, so we're streaming straight from Spooky Empire with an awesome list of panelists and awesome YouTubers and everybody. So I want you guys to introduce yourselves and give us a little bit about your backstory.
Well, John Reed Adams from Narcotic Casserole Productions, movie reviews, editorials, and all-around fansplaining.
Brandon, you guys know me already. I might try.
I'm Zack. I'm also here, which is cool. I'm with a small theater company called Any Stage in Northern Virginia, so that'll play real great to this audience.
Like yourself.
And I made a short film that already played here that 4 people saw. So this is super great. I'm sure all of my fans are here, which is, cool. Gonna stop talking now.
Cool. Hi, I'm Justin McPatches Jordan. I run Underground Horror Radio, including a streaming website that's just punk rock stuff, Podunk Radio, and I've done a bunch of podcasts, so I've been there, done it.
And you know me, I'm William Phoenix. This is my little buddy Rory sitting with us today. Or Dr. Hammond is I've been called all day, and glad to be here as always.
All right, and today we're actually going to be reviewing The Babadook.
Ooh,
All right, as you saw, we had an awesome cosplay that was the Babadook, and we had to have him on the show. So he did his little peek over and gave us a nice little cameo as well.
Wait, that wasn't the real Babadook?
No.
I don't know. It could be. I don't know. If anyone who's seen the movie knows,
Maybe there's more than one.
There's a nice ambiguity about it.
And
So
he kind
it
of
could've
disappeared out of nowhere, so we don't know where the hell he
Yeah?
went. So let's see, he
knows?
might do another appearance.
There was a lot of Ghostbusters out there, though, so I'm
That
worried.
is possible.
Oh,
worried they got
entirely
trapped.
possible.
Maybe he was trying to run from them.
This is a special episode. If you guys don't remember, the Babadook was actually our first review.
Our first official review.
First official
Because
review.
we did Primer, but that was, that was banned from YouTube, so it's no longer on YouTube.
Whatever,
Sorry,
we'll talk about that
what,
later.
Primer? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
But so we thought, let's go back to it on our 100th episode. Let's with some new faces.
So 100 episodes, this is a lot of congratulations. That's
Thank
a
you,
big one.
thank you.
So the Babadook basically is a psychological suspense thriller is the closest genre I could think of it. You could kind of put it into the pool of horror, but it's not really horror.
It's not really that type of horror you think. It's like, oh, it's a ghost movie, and it's
Exactly.
Well,
not
you
like
think
that.
it is. I mean, I think I was very much taken with it by the time I got to the end of it. I was like going, I don't know how to when you can't categorize a movie in one,
Exactly.
that's when you know you got something special on your hands, when you can't properly categorize it into one set genre.
Yeah.
And that's why it thoroughly worked for me. Like when I finally got to the resolution, I was just like transfixed as to the complexity of what they were going for, as far as like, was this all in the person's head, or was it an actual real deal thing?
It just doesn't have your stereotypical like the music flares and like this creature comes out of nowhere.
I think it has maybe
Or some
2
jump
pop
scares.
scares.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's
that's
not jump scares at all. It's more like
It's got 2.
Does it?
yeah.
It has 2.
It does.
Couple.
It has a couple, but it's in the grand scheme of things, comparing it to any other horror film that has come out in the last probably like 10, 15 years.
10, 15.
Like it's not
Mama.
your stereotypical like just like the music flares up, you know something bad is going to happen. It doesn't really do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, if you've seen it and you haven't watched Mama, that's another one you could check out. That is very, very similar to this. It has that weird pacing, that weird horror feel to it.
Yeah. That's actually my favorite thing about the film. It's the am I going crazy with her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. That's
Absolutely.
actually my favorite thing about the movie.
Yeah.
I felt that way about Evil Dead 2, and he's in the cabin, everything starts laughing. I'm like, what am I watching?
Yeah.
I mean, that's
The
what
first
you get.
time, the
You
first
get that
time.
feel from it, though.
Yeah.
You get that feel, which is really cool.
Yeah, well, a long time ago, I showed after we watched Spider-Man, showed them Evil Dead 2. They had the exact same reaction. They were like, "What am I watching?"
Oh, I loved it. I fell in love with it. I got it on VHS from like Walmart, like in like
But
when I was
that's
17, like 2000 or something.
Yeah.
But digressing, I think that's the great thing about the Babadook is that you want to have that sense of unease. If it's any kind of scary movie, anything that's meant to unnerve you, you want that feeling where you don't know exactly, where you can't read it all the way through, because there's nothing more stagnant I mean, as much as we enjoy watching Jason films, we know what we're in for at the second blood is shed. Hell,
Yeah,
even
yeah,
before it. This one,
It's an entirely different kind of. It's a slasher, so it's
Yeah.
totally different than a haunted house kind of thing or a
Yeah.
spiritual.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like this one, it's scary because it like gets into your head.
Yeah.
Like it,
Mhm.
It's a psychological.
Yeah,
aspect.
yes, yeah.
Yeah.
It has
Love
no,
that.
yeah, it has no problem brutalizing your
Mhm.
subconscious
Yeah.
in a fashion. And normally, these characters in any other movie, because of bad writing, would make them the most unlikable. Like I don't care.
Well,
But
the kid is very unlikable in the movie.
but then when you find out the reason why,
Yeah.
and yeah, at the beginning I was like going, I want to take a bat to this kid.
But that's
I want to
great.
take a crowbar to
That's
the
Right,
kid.
yeah,
great
no,
But when
the
you
performance
feel
is
that.
great.
but then
Yeah,
You're
was
feeling
never
what the mom
acting
feels.
yeah,
which is great.
exactly. They put you
love
in.
that. And the movie makes you feel. For the audience, he hasn't seen the movie yet.
No.
But this is going to be his first introduction to it, and I'm pretty sure he's going to want to
I've
watch
heard
it
a lot
now.
of things about it, and I know
Yes.
like a lot of the hype, and I read about it. I just never sat down and watched it.
Oh,
it's,
man,
it's
but-
beautiful.
So
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sure.
my unpopular opinion is like the movie is good. I'm not taking anything away from the movie.
Oh, yeah, you don't-
I thought it was very well made. The way that it's shot, and the way that like you said, like it transitions from like the mind of the child into the mind of the mother,
Yeah.
and then is it real? Is it not real? The movie itself is like really good. I didn't like it.
You're
I
going
mean-
through
I mean, like,
extremes
and-
here, man.
It can be a good, well-made
It
movie and
was
not
just
like it.
like I said, it's a really good movie. It just was way too slow for me. It was just like for me. It felt like it dragged on and on and on, and it was one of those movies that I sat here. I'm like, okay, there's about 10 minutes left in the movie. What's gonna happen now? And then I looked. I would pause it. It was like 10 minutes into the movie, and I'm like, oh my god, like, are you? But I mean, like, I sat through it, and obviously gave it its fair chance, and made my opinion. But am I gonna run back and go watch it again, and say, oh my god? No, I've seen it. It's one of those movies. I've seen it. I can talk about it. I can obviously discuss about it. But I'm not gonna sit there and be like, "Oh my God, you need to watch this movie because it's so good."
I found it riveting.
There's great
He's convinced me not to watch it
thriller
now.
movies out there, which I would probably recommend
To your
a
credit-
lot sooner than the Babadook.
Well, to your credit, I mean, and this actually opens up an issue, which I always got into with people. Pacing is relative when it comes to people's perception of it. I mean, I get into it with people regarding the works of Wes Anderson because I know a lot of people who get rubbed the wrong way. I am his bitch. I am totally Wes Anderson's bitch.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm sorry, Grand Budapest Hotel, and I cannot wait for the Isle of Dogs.
Yeah.
Isle of Dogs looks so good.
But
Really
but
I
the
don't
point,
get into his movies that
but
much.
there you
so
go,
good.
and that's the reason
There's-
why because it's
Moonrise Kingdom is like
because
Oh God, that was horrible.
Moonrise Kingdom is so
That was
good.
pulling my
It's
teeth.
So good.
Oh,
Exhibit
I
A.
felt like
Exhibit
it was
A.
pulling my teeth.
I love Moonrise Kingdom.
but that's the point. It's just it all comes down to and that's why I think I love horror and comedy actually do go very hand in hand.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Oh, yeah.
you're slave
Hell
because
yeah.
because you're slave to the sensibility of the viewer. Because there are a lot of people who for some reason are terrified by those random jump scare
Yeah.
popcorn
Yeah.
fare. But then alternatively, you get people who aren't into that, but who are just transfixed by stuff like The Exorcist,
Yeah.
where that movie's a slow burn, where it's a gradual build, and then you get to power of Christ compels you,
Yeah,
and as hammy as that should be,
Yeah.
because through pacing, atmosphere, act, and dedicated acting, it's all
your
about
mother sucks
atmosphere.
cocks in hell.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird to
Best
still think
line.
that is like one of the, if not the scariest movie ever, just because of all the stuff that went around with it? And
I
Which
think
in
that's
the
more
that's
scary
just-
about it than
well,
anything else.
I still wouldn't want to see it in the dark though alone. Like, it's
I-
weird. I've seen it,
Do you
but
guys remember the Harrison Ford
too
movie
bad.
What Lies Beneath?
Oh God, yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
I loved that movie.
The one where he
Like,
comes out
I
of the shot,
Like
out
out
of
of
the tub,
the
right?
bathtub,
Well,
and
yeah.
I really enjoyed that movie. And by comparison, I kind of put them in the same category as a Babadook because there isn't like, yes, there's a few jump scares, but it's the psychological thing about it
Yeah.
where it's like, oh
Which
my
is
God,
what I like
what's
The
really gonna
Shining
happen?
about. I like
But-
The Shining because of that.
Exactly, and The Shining's another one where it's like, Babadook is over here,
And it's a
and I'm
slow
like,
burn.
go watch all these movies. When you're done with these movies,
Yeah.
check out the Babadook.
The Shining is way slower.
It's just like, I don't know, like, yes,
Well,
there's
it's
really
way
good
longer.
Hello,
Yes.
Kubrick.
development and everything.
Yeah,
but
it
to me,
is.
it was just like, oh my God. And I don't know if it's because like it's a British movies and there's British
Australia.
movies out there which are like,
Well, Australian films are really, really slow paced.
except Mad Max.
The first one.
Yeah, the first.
Yes, okay,
Mad
the
Max.
He
Road
didn't actually
Warrior.
get mad until like the last 15 minutes. In the
Road
meantime, it
Warrior.
was about his partner dominantly.
Mad Max 2
He got
was-
more mad when he got pulled over by the cops than he did in that movie.
Yeah.
Too soon?
No, it's decades
No,
ago.
no. It
That
was
was
never
good.
too soon to rip on it. It's never too soon to rip on anti-Semitism. Screw anti-Semitism. But fair to be honest, as simplistic as we're kind of making it out, there really isn't a lot spoiled. We kind of, in a fashion, just kind of hinted at what kind of movie you're in for.
Yeah,
In the sense
which is
that,
the most important part.
yeah, based where it's a movie where you don't know whether or not what's menacing this mother and her child is real or not.
Yeah.
And the best part is it consistently keeps you guessing about it pretty much all the way to the end, and it leaves you.
Go watch the movie. Why do you even go watch the movie?
I agree.
Well, Odd's pretty good if
I
they're
agree.
tuning in. But you see, I've always kind of theorized anyone who's clicking on reviews on the internet or anything like that, odds are they've seen the film. They just want someone to either to agree with them or disagree with
That's
them.
why I
That's
like
That's
spoiling
why
shit.
we do.
So, Lewis, between 1 and 10, Babadook, where do you put it?
A 9.5.
I'm definitely. I'll give it a 9.5. That'll be on mine. Tomato meter scale, or not tomato meter scale. Narcotic Casserole scale, 4.5 servings.
Thermometer scale? That's
Thermometer.
thermometer?
That is a thing.
That is a thing.
That is a thing.
And if not, we made it one.
Just
We did.
not to give it a 9.5, I'm gonna give
Copyright
it a
pending.
9.7.
Give it a 9 and 3
Seven.
quarters.
Rebel.
9 and 3
7.
quarters.
I am a rebel.
I would give it a 10. I have like a really
Okay.
personal connection to this movie.
Okay.
I
Actually,
love
zero.
well
I just don't want to say it because spoilers.
I've never seen it, so I'm gonna give it a 5 because you all like it, and he said it was a good produced movie, but it wasn't that good, so I put it a 5 in the middle.
Damn, that was.
Man, it's
I
a
mean,
follow-up.
overall, just because I didn't enjoy it, it is a really good.
Wait, you
well-shot
didn't enjoy it, so
movie.
what's your rating of it though?
Of the movie
Yeah,
itself and how it's shot?
personally, how do you feel about it?
Personally, I would give it about maybe a 4 or 5.
Ah,
But no,
Ah.
that's my.
You know what?
that's
But
from my
here's the thing.
opinion. But the way that it's shot and the way that it is done, I probably would give. Not probably. I give it like a 9 out of 10.
okay.
And well, you see, here's the thing. I would rather have a divided panel.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Oh,
it would
hell yeah.
be boring.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It would be-
shot.
No, we'd all be like, hey, this is
Shock you.
Circle
like-
jerk for the Babadook.
Like, yo, if we all couldn't agree which
The
Golden
Baba
Girl
Shoe.
was the hottest,
But just
we would
because
just be
I
going
didn't
around
enjoy
and
it doesn't
around.
mean it's a bad movie.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. It's just I did not enjoy it, but the way that it's edited, the way that it's shot, like even the actors and the way they like right off the bat, you just like you said, I just wanted to kill the kid. I did. I was like, shut up. Like duct Nobody had duct tape in this movie.
Shooting babies.
Are you serious?
I'm like, shut up.
Right, like when
Shut
he
up.
pushes the girl. I understand the girl was bullying him, but like he pushes the girl, and then the girl gets hurt. It's like
Spoilers.
that's not a spoiler. The girl lives. I think. I don't know.
See, he's keeping it ambiguous.
But anyway, it was a good movie. Just not my cup of tea.
Everything he said because I saw it follows.
I
and I'm
will
like,
circle
speaking
jerk
of
the
pacing,
shit out of it.
Yeah, I loved it. Follows.
No, it's the worst. No,
That's one I still need to see.
Oh, if you
I'll
don't
get
like
around
It
to
Follows, you might not like Babadook.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
tell you that right now.
No,
Yeah, they're very
There's a
similar.
They're
very
Don't
similar.
tell him that. He wants him to watch it.
It's the truth. I mean,
They're
I
both
tried
more-
with It Follows, and I'm like, wow, I hear a lot of Carpenter. Oh wait, that's not who scored this.
oh yeah.
And
yeah.
then it was like, okay, cool, you got like a demon, great.
All right, let's talk about this, obsession with 80s nostalgia. I know because a lot of filmmakers nowadays were from the 80s.
You know, I was there. In the
Well, you know what? Here's the
Stranger
thing.
Things premiered
You were
yesterday
there.
to
Stranger
give you
Things-
when the fuck we filmed this.
First two
Okay.
episodes were really good. I haven't got a chance. We've been in Spooky
I
Empire.
haven't, I haven't seen it.
weekend.
I
I have it
haven't
on the
seen season
computer.
2.
I'm watching it on the train home. Please say nothing.
Yeah, no.
We'll see,
I haven't. I actually have not seen a single episode of season 2, so you are
Either
fine.
have I,
Yeah.
either
I
have
am
I.
Yeah,
just
first
as
two-
oblivious.
I didn't get to watch
Arrow
Arrow the other day. I'm missing all kinds of stuff.
Right.
Yeah,
All you
I
wanted to
haven't
say
gotten
was
a chance
that
either.
11 kills them all. She eats their.
No, I was gonna let you finish.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck are you doing?
Well, I was gonna toast to 100 episodes.
Hell yeah.
Very
It's
well
not alcohol,
watched.
it's water.
Hell yeah.
Whatever.
Spoilers!
This is an AA. This is an AA show.
Spoilers, damn it! They could be vodka.
Fuck, it is.
Thank
vodka.
you.
It is.
That's
vodka.
a
What are you
big
talking
ass
about?
shot of vodka, dude.
Mine's
Vodka.
moonshine.
It's milk.
That's not big
Beer
enough,
milk.
I think. I could drink that vodka, no problem.
Oh wait, we a classy bunch. Pinky up.
Ah, crap.
Cheers.
Here's to 100 more, my friend.
Hell yeah. We got this.
You should have brought like the poppers, like.
Ah.
That would have been good.
We'll add that in after.
Note to self for 150th.
Just really cheesy, just.
Right. Okay. So
Yeah,
so
After
how
Effects.
how are we gonna kill me off? Have we decided?
Set him on fire.
How about
Yeah.
Stranger Than Fiction, saving a child
Oh,
from getting hit by
okay,
a
okay.
bus?
I'll like go just below frame, so that like then you can
That
works.
I believe you. The conviction is wonderful.
So yeah,
You
Bob,
make sure you come visit my
Say it.
park.
before this derails, watch Babadook. It's on Netflix. It's very good.
It is.
Just watch it.
But if you're on Netflix streaming movies, I recommend Jaws.
That is a good fucking movie.
That
It's
is
coming
the
off in
fucking
October.
movie.
I do recommend
It's
Jaws.
no, it's already on.
Again, very controversial
Yeah, but it
opinion.
won't
Actually,
It's a good movie.
it
Oh,
would
yeah,
be
2 more days.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
All
I got
four-
it.
all
I got
four
it on
leading?
DVD and Blu-ray.
just the first
but-
one.
I just flat out.
What
I would
the
just buy it
fuck?
just because it's got the great documentary about the
Oh,
man.
No, yeah, that's true.
So
But
I
if you're
just go ahead and buy the
watching this
Blu-ray on
streaming
Jaws.
show about
There are some
streaming,
things.
so
There are
I
some
figured
things you just. There are
Buy.
some things you just buy.
Yeah.
Jaws you buy on.
Evil
I-
Dead 2 you
yeah.
buy.
Evil Dead 2 you
Yeah,
buy,
Bruce.
particularly for the amazing commentary with Bruce.
That is the greatest.
Dude,
With
it's
Scott
one of the best
Spiegel,
commentaries.
with Scott Spiegel and Greg Nicotero. and
Bruce
The
Sam-
Book
Campbell.
of the Dead. Come on, the Book
Yeah.
of the Dead cover.
Yeah.
Oh, that is
Earlier,
epic.
earlier we
Water.
didn't talk about our top 5 films. Jaws was in my top 5.
Oh, it's my top film.
Yeah, Jaws is in everybody's top 5.
Yeah, I think I was.
If it's not, what are you doing?
Yeah.
We're getting.
Jurassic Park's in it.
Olaf
Yeah.
is disapproving of our runtime.
Give it away.
Oh.
Don't know.
My mom
That
was
was
like
Miracle on
9 years
34th
old
Street.
when Jaws came out. She saw it 10 times in theaters.
Not every
Wow.
fat, white bearded guy is Santa Claus.
But that guy was.
He was.
Shut up, John.
All right, guys.
You.
So this is everybody from Spooky Empire. Go off the list again one more time. This is Man Bites Film. My name's Lewis, and this is our 100th episode again.
John Reed Adams from Narcotic Casserole Productions.
Brandon, you know who the fuck I am.
Zack Walsh. I'm with AnyStageTutor.com. You can watch The Nubbening, which is my short film that played here, and we're dropping it on midnight on Halloween.
Justin Jordan, Underground Horror Radio. Look it up on Facebook, Instagram. It's all there. A lot of episodes.
He's like, I
Phoenix
can't.
from House of Phoenix Cosplay and My Bites Film.
All right. So we'll see you guys next week for another episode. Like always, we'll see you guys then.
See you later, guys.
I'll be on every episode.